One of the main things I think is missing in NFTs right now is brand voice, especially on Twitter. This is the one place where you could actually be your brand and no one is doing it. It was actually super hard for me to find 3 examples for you that I'm going to show you right now in this video. The first one is alien friends. Look how they talk. They always mention friends and friendship, even the way they invite people onto Instagram, which is community building, right? They have a very specific language that they use, and it's very unique when you see it in your feed. It makes you at least take a read, and then you know exactly who it is. Even the way they did this joke, right? Like it's special in my opinion, and no one else is tweeting like this. It's almost like you want to be role-playing as your brand. And you don't have to do it that way, but it turns out really good when you do it right. Here's example number 2, and this is my personal favorite actually, Futiverse. This community is crazy. They talk crap on each other all day, and that is the brand. I mean, they're futters, right? So of course they're gonna be talking crap, but instead of targeting random communities and creating a toxic environment, they do it to each other in a fun way that everyone enjoys. You could join their Discord right now and you said, hey, I'm thinking about buying a futter. They would all tell you not to buy one. What other project tells you not to buy their NFTs? It's a totally unique brand voice, and the community has adopted it themselves, so now it translates through the whole community. And then one of the unique things also is that they have a purge day. So purge day is the one day a week where they actually act normal. So they'll say like, hey, we act like each other, hey, we're friends, or like, hey, there's some good sales today. On most days, they literally are rooting for 0 sales. And that is a community who knows exactly who they are and exactly how they're going to connect with people. Number 3 is World of Women. I included this one because they're not as extreme. There's no role playing here, but as soon as you get onto their Twitter and start reading what they're about, it comes through and translates perfectly. What do you see when you're on their Twitter? You see a celebration of other women in the community and artists, foundation that they started to showcase artists, help education, charity, and wellness. How on brand is that? And that's what they do in Twitter Spaces too. That also gives them content to talk about when they do go on Twitter Spaces, so they're always on brand. You know what they're going to talk about and be about, and that's why you're going to be on the community. If you want to support others, especially in the female community, there's one community that is completely focused on it, and that's World of Women. And then even the podcasts on their Twitter, they're all female led. Everything they do is about a single core thing: empowerment of women. And that leads to the problem where most people are having on Twitter. They're not unique in any single way. They don't know who they are as a brand. And that leads to a lot of the same Twitters that are all doing the same thing. And even if you don't have a meme community, you're creating memes for no reason, you just think that's the way NFTs grow, you need to establish your brand voice and really figure out who you are and who your audience is going to be as well. Because as soon as you define this is how your holders are going to act as well. So it's super important to define this, and most communities have no clue and haven't even started.